Oh, I got back and this was playing the wrong playlist. I'm sorry. This is Portal 2. Whoopsie poopsie. Never mind. It's all good. I'll put on the actual music. So sorry. So sorry. Yo, don't say shit. Don't say shit to me, Lynn. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking say anything to me. Hi. Nothing happened, by the way. Everything's fine. So, nothing. Look, I was doing a thing, and I can answer this in one word, and I think you'll understand. Bowsette. Oh, that's all. So, to make the conclusions that you wish to know. You also had to be there, it's true. I go, ma'am, and my brain disappears. I forgot I was streaming for a good, like, 2 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? I'm live? What the fuck? I see women, and I go, oh. Hi. Welcome to Worm. Hold on, let me appear for a second. Hold on, where am I? Where's the light? I always picture me, like, scrambling to get my avatar on screen is, like, turning on my microphone. See, look, even Glunkus knows the struggle. That's how you know. If it knows the struggle, it's, like, good. What the fuck? You like Bowser? Oh, no, I get it. Like, you can't say Bowser's hot, though. You can't say that. Anyway, let's get off this. Wait, where am I? Who turned off the light? Hello? Where am I? Oh, hi. Hi, I got lost for a second. Shush, Daytona, USA. Okay, fine, you can come. Yeah, you didn't miss the stream. Hi. You were driving home and you went, oh, fuck the Worm stream? Well, I'm glad you guys are excited because this arc, oh no. I woke up and I went, I have to do this arc today. I see now. I had me a po' boy last night. I'm having me a po' boy right now, and it's really good. So shoutouts to po' boys. I got it. We're good. It's a win. The mood board you made for 5.4? I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna talk about that. Actually, I have something special today. Okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna turn off the music for a second. I have been fucking around in Audacity. So here's how my day goes. On like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, here's exactly how my day goes. So I wake up at 6 in the morning. I get ready for class all the way till 7. I walk to my 8 a.m. because it's a far walk. I have an 8 a.m. and then I go directly to a 9 a.m. across campus. And then after that 9 a.m., I'm free for the rest of the day. But at my 9 a.m. building, there's a vending machine that's full of Bang Energy and like Nas, like really good energy drinks, like tasty. They taste like carbonated orange juice. So I grab one every single day. And whenever I get back to my dorm room, back to my little apartment, I have a sippy and then I get creative. I get very, very creative. See, yeah, Nos is really good. I'll worry about that when I'm 35. When my kidneys shut down. And not every day, every other day. I don't have it on the weekends. I only have it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and even then that's sparingly because I don't get it some days. Anyway, it's fine. Here's how that goes. I do it and then I drink. So today I got back to my dorm late because I was eating lunch at the cafeteria. I got back to my dorm at like 1 p.m. and I went, I'm gonna make music. so I made a track here. It isn't very good. Like, I just, like, threw some shit together, and, like, what I did was I just, like, chopped and screwed this, like, it isn't anything. Like, I didn't even, like, I didn't arrange anything. It's just, like, this fucking thing. But I want to know, I want to hear some thoughts, and I thought, you know what? I have a captive audience. Might as well fucking throw people at it. Where the fuck is it? Where did I save it? Oh, did I not save it? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's so sad. You guys will never hear it. Fuck, I found it. I gotta pull it up. If you didn't have to go to the gas station, you really did the same thing. Well, you know. So this is very good. Like, I just like threw it together. But it sort of sounds okay. So like I'm like really a fan of it. I was like listening to a bunch of music and I went, oh wait, I can like take this. I can steal it and make something. So I made like this weird fucked up thing and I've been trying to refine it. But it isn't working too well. Cause it sounds like Garbo. But hold on, where is the volume? Cause this is gonna be loud. It sounds like this. Yeah. That's beautiful. It sounds disgusting, but I love how like fucked it is. It's really good. That's like half of it. I didn't do much with it, but I've been trying to find the right tempo, and it isn't working. So I basically just took like the beat of a song, and then like I stapled together two different Portal 2 tracks. and then like I stuck them together because Portal 2 soundtrack is fucking bananas. Like I played it on accident like a little bit ago. You guys heard it. That shit is fucked. it's like I love Portal 2. It's so good. And like you hear some of the music, you go, what the fuck? Oh, what was the one that I threw up? It was this one. It was I Saw a Deer Today, and this one sounds like this one, which is like fucked, right? And then I just stapled that one onto like a different one. It was bananas. Anyway, that's my music for today. I'm trying to make stuff every day. I try. I was gonna do this stream while I played Cookie Clicker, and I was gonna put Cookie Clicker like on the side of the screen so you could watch me play, but then I realized that like it would distract me from talking, so I had to close Cookie Clicker. I was like, oh, I'll start streaming a bit. Then I would blink, I'd look at Cookie Clicker, and then I'd look back, and then it was 20 minutes later. Like, I was just stuck. I couldn't move, and I went, I have to close it. I have to. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Worm today. You guys know that one? I heard it's good. You know, this fucking. So I assume everyone's read this one. Let me throw on the music. Hold on, let me get my no copyright coffee house jazz. Where is it? There it is. There you go. That's the juice. Is that a good volume? I think so. So Worm. Worm. So, if you're new to Worm, hi. I don't know why you've decided to come, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but here's Worm. Worm is a story. I like to subtitle all of my little arcs, and this one is Arc 5. Let me remove this little text so, you know, the VOD knows. Hi, welcome to Worm. Here's a little fun thing about this one. I like to subtitle this one as, how do you describe it? This is where Taylor learns that if you want something done properly, you have to do it yourself. And if that doesn't clue you in about what the fuck is going on here, oh man. So here's the thing. I wrote down a lot of stuff for this. But my thoughts are so addled because this fucking arc, dude, it really shows you what Taylor's becoming. When the concussion is sus. Taylor, goddamn. We'll get there. Oh fuck. So, fucking. Obviously, last arc we ended off. You know how last arc ended off? Taylor got like blown up. Rest in peace. She has a concussion now, and now she's like on this strange rampage now. Something's wrong with Taylor here, and everyone's just letting her do this. So, we get a cold open into this one. Yeah, Park Ji-hoo, rest in peace. Not with an N, just Park Ji-hoo, rest in peace. Our first death in Worm. The second one will happen in Arc 15. That's a big spoiler, because only 2 people die in Worm. Only 2 people get hurt in Worm, actually. Death, and then 1 person, like, breaks their arm in Arc 15. It's true. Park Ji-hoo, do you not remember? Park Ji-hoo got fucking melted. Are you kidding me? Also, I am joking. I don't know when people die in this story. I don't have a list of that. I don't know who does what in this shit. Oh. So Taylor here. Hi, welcome to Taylor. Oh, hi, welcome to Taylor. Welcome to Taylor's Chili's. Oh my god. So we get a lot of debuts here. We get a lot of first mentions here. First looks here. So I'm assuming that everyone's read the arc or has finished the arc, so I'm going to go into this with a little bit of hindsight, because in this first chapter they introduce a lot of characters, and a lot of them are not introduced by name. So I'm gonna run through them. Yeah, every arc does introduce a lot of new characters, but that's the thing. the scope of Worm is very large all of a sudden. That's the escalation I was mentioning earlier. This story just goes. It just takes off, and you gotta fucking hold on, because it's gonna do what it's gonna do, and you gotta fucking deal. So we get a cold open. It's a week after Taylor gets blown up by bombs. And she spent that entire week just hanging out in bed, talking to all the Undersiders and stuff, and just like getting better, pretty much, but not really, because she still has a concussion because she's insane. She's like getting updates about everything, and she learned her new name, which the Protectorate has gladly given her, because now her fucking name is Skitter. Great name, Taylor. Awesome. You part of the Undersiders, and you have a fucking awful name. I personally, I think Skitter is like a good name, because if she was like named Bug, I would think that was fucking stupid. But like, I think Skitter is a good. I don't know. One of my friends who's reading Worm was like, that fucking name sucks, and she should stop. I was like, what the fuck? What do you want her to do about it? But that's you know. Yeah, see, it's, you know, that's how Taylor feels about it. She doesn't like it, but does she have a better one? Skitter fits how she acts, too. Well, I mean, she controls bugs. Bugs Skitter, I guess. So, Skitter it is. Man. So, the arc opens up, and everyone's in this place named Somers Rock. Somers Rock is a little hole-in-the-wall fucking bar with a deaf bartender. And why is the bartender deaf? Well, here's the deal here. The deaf waitress here. Here's the deal. This is where all of the villains and heroes go, or just villains in general, go to like hash out their shit. So if you have beef, you go here, you talk it out. It's a nice little truce area. And this includes Empire 88. You got the racists. And and you also have a lot of other people. So at this point, we've only ever heard of really like the ABB and Empire 88. That was like the big two. We have a couple of smaller gangs here that have all decided to join up. And gangs is a weird word because some of them are mercenaries. So we have Empire 88, obviously, and that entails, if you read the interlude from the other arc, Kaiser and Purity, we already know. Those two were like a divorced couple, and now they're smooching again, which is fucked. We have a lot of debuts on their team. They have a lot of people, a lot of racists. It kind of sucks. You got Finja and Minja, the duo of white supremacists that kind of like are like Kaiser's bodyguards. They have a lot of like Valkyrie styled stuff. It really sucks. And then you also have Krieg, Knight, and Fog, and also Hookwolf. Oh my god. Here you go. Here's 6 more racists to put into your little fucking story. Deal with it. It's also mentioned in this that like that the racists seem to pull from everywhere. So they're all filtering into this bar. You got the racists coming in first, and then yeah, it's a cool idea for designs. It's great stuff. I said this before. They're very well written racists, although they are racist. So then that's just all the fucking racists. Here you go. Pour them in, get them in there, take a seat at the big table, Kaiser. And then you just got one guy showing up named Coil, and Coil is very scary. Coil is just like this dude. And like Lisa describes Coil as just like this guy. He's just like it's assumed that he has powers, and that's like the only person. He's like the only person in his thing that has powers. But Lisa says he might be like ex-military. He's just like a strategy guy, I guess. And like he kind of runs the whole thing. Like he kind of like takes off with it. So it's kind of sus. And then that's Coil, just like a guy. And then we get the most interesting characters, I think, in this story. And I only say this because I think they're very interesting. I'm not saying they're my favorite, but they're my favorite. They're my favorite little taste of what's to come. Because it's like these characters, like when you read these characters, you're like, oh cool. Then you get the interlude and you go, oh fuck yeah. Fault Line's crew shows up. I love Fault Line's crew. They're really cool. So Fault Line's crew is a crew of mercenaries, and what they do is they do mercenary work. So you got Fault Line as the leader, obviously. Then you got Neuter and Gregor the Snail. these people all have the Neuter and Gregor the Snail are like they're like different. They're not just normal people. They have like stuff about them. Like Neuter is just neon orange from head to toe. He has a tail. Not normally something you see on any kind of people that have powers. Very sus. And then Gregor the Snail is like, you know, he has no hair at all. And he has little like similar to like acne. It's like a bunch of little shells all across his skin, and his skin is like see-through a little bit. So you know, they have matching tattoos. They have like a little Greek Omega symbol, like kind of like upside down. It's like a stylized U almost. So they have matching tattoos. That's awesome. Then they just have two other people named Labyrinth and Spitfire. We don't really know a lot about them. But Taylor doesn't know about them, so. And they're just like normal people pretty much. And also, Tattletale and Faultline have a little bit of beef. Because obviously Tattletale is always about being the smartest in the room. And Faultline is actually pretty smart. So like, Faultline is like a little bit of a threat for that one. So Taylor's like, what's up? I love how they describe Neuter one bit at a time to make him look more insane. So like one chapter he'd be orange, and next he has blue hair. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Faultline poached Spitfire from the Undersiders because the Undersiders are trying to recruit people. They try to get Spitfire, and Faultline won that one. I assume it was because Bitch did the same thing that Bitch did to Taylor, which was like beat her up. So I assume that would chase people off. So yeah, and then as the meeting is about to start, wait, no, we have another group. Fuck these fucking people. Oh, fucking hate these people, dude. Oh my god. So, the description of these guys, So these guys are everyone doesn't like these guys. I don't like these guys either. Skidmark, Moist, and Squealer appear. And they are druggies. Yay, they do drugs and they have superpowers. I don't like these guys. They not like as in like characters. I mean like they're very and also, you know, they sell drugs to children, so that's great. Yo, no. They sell, I meant the drug people, not the travelers. We're getting there. This is one of the first times where I do kind of wish it hadn't. What do you mean? About the drug people? About what? Because I get it, because like these guys kind of suck, but it just like, I mean, these are villains, and these guys are just like, the villains don't even like these guys because they just fucking suck. No one likes these guys that much. I mean, it's implied Empire 88 sells drugs as well, and the ABB most likely. So it's like, what the fuck? God. You still want to know more about the Travelers? Oh yeah, the Travelers. So as the thing is like about to start, like right at the end, the Travelers appear, and Coil's like, what the fuck? You're not local. So they're like nomadic guys. They suck, but they also get hate crimes, and I kind of wish they were not suck so they could stand up for themselves and not just take it. Well, it's like if you see like the response to it, they're like actually assholes. Like they just suck, and we don't know the prior history to that, but we're just gonna assume that these people have, if the villains don't like him, and especially Gru makes a point of like, just get the fuck out of here. You know, I think Gru is a good indicator that these guys do suck. But yeah, I do get it. So the fucking Travelers appear. The fucking Travelers, dude. So we get to see more of the Travelers later in the chapter. You got Trickster as the leader. Then you just like get these guys. I'm not gonna name them yet because they didn't drop their names in this part, but because they're new. But that's cool. That's cool. They're very cool people. They're very mysterious. I love that. So the entire reason why that they're meeting this time, yeah, we're gonna talk more about them because they actually have like Skid Bar Boys and Squealer, they actually have like a gang that we're gonna talk about later. I don't know if it's in this one. I totally forgot, but I assume that it's going to be. I think it's. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Shit. When was that? I think they get brought up later. They just fuck off for the rest of the arc? Okay, yeah. That's like a little taste. They have like their own stuff. You'll see more about them later. And then you'll get some justification, I think, personally. Yeah, so we get a little bit of a discussion. The entire reason why they're here is because the ABB. If you didn't remember, which I hope you didn't, as it turns out, Lung got broken out of jail, and Bakuda's been blowing up the entire fucking city. So, you know, just usual stuff at the moment, just usual stuff. So, just like the armed raids and stuff that's happening because of the ABB. So the reason why the villains are meeting is not because they're blowing up their poor city, but because the reason the Bakuda's blowing up a bunch of fucking bombs, so a bunch of heroes, yes, it's like national attention now. A bunch of heroes are now showing up and being like, all right, let's suss this out. So that's putting a damper on everyone in the city, not just the fucking ABB. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Mist. So Gru has like the upper hand here, and he's like, all right, here's all the deets, and like he passes out burned CDs of the information of like the little like thing that happened like at the storage lockers, and it's so funny. I don't know why, but like passing out burned DVD, like burned CDs, are like the funniest fucking thing to me. It's like, here you go, like no USBs, just like, here you go. This could have been a Zoom, exactly. This could have been a Zoom meeting. What the fuck? So Gru explains like the dead man switches and stuff like that Bakuda has. And Fault Line's crew does not accept this one because they're mercenaries, and they stay in their lane. They gotta get paid to fight against that. These people ain't heard of Skype. So what Coil does is, since Coil is running this entire fucking meeting, Coil is like, all right, this is bad, so we gotta get rid of the ABB. And everyone's like, all right, we gotta do a little truce. We gotta do a little truce, and everyone's like, okie dokie, let's do a truce. And Tanato leans over and is like, yeah, everyone's plotting against each other right now. This is really gonna be bad. And there's a line that Taylor drops, and it's like, this could get complicated. Like, no shit, Taylor. God. Of course, Taylor. Of course it's gonna get fucking complicated, Taylor. This shit's insane. So, that's about it for the meeting. Yay! Except the understatement of, this could get complicated. Oh no. The fucking, just every single, you got every single fucking powered person in one building, and you don't think that something's gonna happen. So the meeting is over, congrats. And then Coil's like, all right, you got any final thoughts? And Hookover's like, hello, excuse me. Bitch over here, Miss Bitch from the Undersiders, has been attacking my dogfighting rings, and I don't like it. So, Hookwolf is pretty pissed. He's like, what the fuck? You can't fucking do that to my dogfighting rings. What the hell? And Bitch doesn't give a shit. And Bitch does not give a shit. She's like, fuck you. I don't care. And Kaiser's like, whoa, we just agreed to a truce. Are you declaring war on us right now? And Gru's like, no, it's just like a personal thing. Bitch loves her dogs. And then this is like common knowledge, you fucking racist. This is like totally expected. You guys hurt gay people. That's, don't hurt dogs, and we won't come for you. And then Kaiser's like, well, Hookwolf didn't know. He was out of town. And Skitter's like, he's fucking lying. He's fucking lying. And so Gru's like, all right, okay, cool. We can just settle it peacefully. It's all good. And Kaiser's like, well, I would be peaceful, but this is insulting. So you can have a choice of restitution, money or blood. And Gru's like, okay, well, can we just put this off for a little bit? Cause this is we got to deal with ABB. And Kaiser's like, okay, And that's it. That's it for the meeting. Yay! Fucking Kaiser sucks, man. This cocky bastard. We're gonna see more Kaiser in this fucking arc. Believe me, when I was researching my shit for this arc, I remember what Kaiser did in this fucking arc, and I got, like, mad. I was like, I fucking hate this fucking piece of... Kaiser, it's kind of brain damage guys on Reddit have. Don't say that about Redditors. I go on Reddit. I go on Reddit just to see, like, the funny dog pictures and shit, but Reddit is a pretty bad place. Don't go there. Like, literally... Twitter's a better place than Reddit, and I'm not joking. Twitter is a better place than Reddit. I'm not a fucking Redditor, hello? I just look at it. It's like going on Tumblr. Like, no one uses Tumblr, but you go on it to look at stuff. I do the same thing for Reddit. I use Twitter. I don't use anything else. So, yeah, Miss made a mood board for 5 vote. Oh, fuck. Dude, I was, so every single time that, I know, I use Tumblr too. Every single time, you're following me on Tumblr. Every single time that I go over these arcs and these streams, I write a very big list of like stuff that I want to touch on. It was so hard for me to do arcs 5.3 and 5.4. They were very like I literally like pulled up my notepad and I went to 5.4 and I read the opening line and I went, oh fuck. I just typed in, oh fuck. Like, I didn't write shit. I'm just gonna like, oh, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna tackle it. It's making me angry just thinking about it. Let's get to 5.2. We haven't finished 5.2. Okay, the meeting is adjourned. Everyone's leaving now. Great. So bitch gets questioned and Gru is like, well, what the fuck? Why? Do you understand why we're fucking mad? Do you know why we're mad at you, bitch? And she's like, no, I get it. You don't gotta fucking get on my case about it, bro. And then Gru is like, okay, well, I'm gonna fight you now. So Gru basically like holds her up because fucking Rachel doesn't listen. Rachel's just like this. And Brian's like, well, the only way I can fucking talk to you is if I use physical force and I make you look at me. And then basically Gru just like, you need to communicate with us. I had to defend my fucking ass to something that I didn't fucking know about, and now that makes me look weak as shit. What the fuck? And so Lisa's like, whoa, hey, whoa. It's okay, Gru, slow down. But also, Rachel, the ambush that Bakuda set could have been avoided if you had just fucking called us and told you were gonna get the money. And please tell us what you're doing. Please? Okay? Please? And then the Taylor's like, alright, we gotta go. The travelers are looking at us. Like, the travelers are just like staring at them and talking, which is very sus. So, you know. So Taylor's like, oh, I don't like, oh, everyone's very unhappy. It would really suck if I turned in all of my information of them to the protector. This is so sad. I wanna make everything right before I do that. I wanna at least manage this one successful set of friendships before I have to sever them and then do the right thing, quote unquote. Fuck you, Taylor. But and then she's like, well, I don't wanna hurt people. I wanna So she talks to Bitch a little bit, and she has like sympathy, because she kind of relates to Bitch of like being the outcast of the group. So her and Bitch are like a little bit of friends. So she asks Bitch about like the incident, and then and like their lines are really good. I love like the little conversation they have. Like Taylor's like, Hookwolf was running a dog fighting ring, like making dogs fight, and then Bitch is like, fight to the death. And then Taylor's like, you stopped them? And then Rachel looks and is like, made them bleed. And then Taylor's like, good. And then they go walk. So that's that arc. That's that chapter, I mean, not that arc. So, you know. So Taylor is like a little bit regretful now that she has to like go through with being a hero. So, you know, great job, Taylor. So here is the chapter that makes me feel uncomfortable to my stomach. And then 5.4. Oh my god. If Taylor turns, I'm gonna be sad, but also it'll be so juicy, and I respect Worm from doing it. it'd be so juicy. No, seriously, that's what Taylor's saying. I can fix them. She's saying that though. She's like, well, I don't want to turn them in. I don't want to turn in these villains when they're all just, you know, unhappy. I have to make them happy before I turn them in, because if I betray them, they're gonna be so sad. Wah, wah. I can make them worse. Oh, jeez. So here's 5.3. We have now transitioned into Taylor is going to school tomorrow, so she's at the mall shopping with Danny. Oh, fuck. I'm looking at my notes, and the first line just goes, oh, fuck. It literally just says, oh, fuck. So they're at the mall, and her dad, Danny, is kind of aware of the stress that she's under right now, and just took her shopping for fun. So, good picture, missed. It just takes her shopping for fun and to get like a bunch of like school supplies. So as opposed to shopping with Lisa, she gets a bunch of like mundane items, or like shoes. Like takes her time and she's like, hey, I want this little pair of shoes, please, thank you. And so it's like really nice. So because the mall is closing, they're like leaving right now. And because Bakuda has been bombing literally everything everywhere, there are now, you know, like there's like soldiers at the doors of the mall. There's protectorate members at the mall. And right now, Battery and Shadowstalker are the members are on duty. And Taylor makes a small comment when she sees this. She says, they're two, quote unquote, she says this, two heroes with controversy, which two heroes with controversy sounds a little sus. We don't know what controversy Taylor's talking about here, but I assume she's heard rumors, especially with Shadowstalker. She knows the story about Gru, and she's like, oh, I'm biased. So Battery is cool. She's a protectorate member, and she's teamed with Assault, so their team is Assault and Battery. Assault and Battery. Awesome group name. And there's rumors about like if Assault is like her brother or her boyfriend. Sorry. Dude, one of the fucking wards is named Clock Blocker, and you think Assault and Battery is bad? God. So they're getting ready to leave. And Shadowstalker is also a vigilante who agreed to join the wards rather than getting into jail. Which, you know, that's certainly some fucking info we have right there. What the fuck? They're ready to leave, and they're waiting in the big old line because everyone's trying to leave at once. And while my heart just like sank because I realized what I'm about to fucking talk. I don't want to fucking talk about Emma. Interstage left. Hi, Alan Barnes. Hi, Emma Barnes. They're here at the mall. So Alan Barnes is here. He's like, hey, what's up, Danny? And then Emma's also here. And Taylor sort of ignores her greeting and just fucking stares at her, and they just have like a staring thing. And then Emma gives a very small smile, and Taylor knows it's the same smile that she's been given for like years and years during her bullying. And then Taylor suddenly has her arm extended because she just sucker punched Emma in the fucking mouth. Oh my god, Emma. Whew. You got fucking got. I mean, what do you want? You got bumped. You got. So, you know, Taylor sucker punches the bitch. God damn. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh. Did you guys see the new Rick and Morty? Never mind. So, sorry, I'm trying to get my mind off of this because I gotta fucking, I gotta think about it. I don't want, this is so fucked. So, Sorry. It's good. So Taylor punches Emma, and Taylor's like, oh, I just punched her. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. And then Shadowstalker's like, whoa, what the fuck is fucking wrong with you? What the fuck? And Alan's like, what the fuck? What? Your daughter just punched my daughter. And Daddy's like, well, she has a head injury. She has mood swings. I didn't know it was this bad. And Shadowstalker's like, why'd you fucking bring her to a mall where people are scared of bombs and someone just punches someone? What's wrong with you? And Taylor's been like working with capes and stuff. So she's like, what? Shadowstalker's just a teenage girl trying to take authority over a fucking adult. And so Taylor just doesn't give a shit. She has to like stop herself from laughing. because she's getting like tied up with this fucking plastic wrist tie and like tells her to fucking leave. And so she's like, I don't give a shit about this fucking teenager. And so they go back to Danny's car, and Danny's like, I'm not mad, Taylor. I understand everything happening. And so Taylor admits, she says it's her, Emma. And her dad's like, oh, I see. Okay. So Danny just pulls the car over and hugs her, just so they can talk. So that's how her dad finds out that it was her best friend this whole time. Very sad, very sad. Danny is such... I fucking love Taylor's dad. Taylor's dad is such a character. I love Taylor's dad. God damn. What a cool guy. So the next arc. The next arc. Arc 5, Chapter 4. My head's in my hands. I don't want to look. I have to scroll down on the page. I'm gonna scroll down on the page. Okay, so... Oh, this fucking chapter, man. This chapter. I'm like shaking. I'm like fucking furious at this fucking chapter. I want to beat this shit. I want to beat the shit out of some fucking teenagers right now. This is so fucking infuriating. Like, if you haven't read Worm and you're just here to listen to this, 100% you have to read this yourself, because I cannot convey the raw emotion and shit that is going on in this fucking chapter. Even if you don't have prior experience, like, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna go into this one. Oh my fuck, like, this... Dude, my heart's like beating fast because I have to... So to sum it up, there's a meeting at the principal's office at Winslow High. Things don't go well. Here's my notes for this chapter. The fucking meeting. Fuck, dude. That's it. The fucking meeting. Fuck, dude. And then in a little like bullet point, I can't summarize this. It's burned into my memory at this point. God. So at Winslow, Taylor and the three bullies, you know them, have been called to a meeting. The meeting is late by about half an hour because Sophia isn't here yet, and Taylor's like, oh, they're delaying this on fucking purpose. And Danny is like, well, yeah, Alan is a fucking lawyer. Alan Barnes is a goddamn lawyer, and he's gonna be adept at manipulating situations like this one. So, and that's how Taylor kind of got that impression, because Alan called the meeting after Danny called him, like, about his fucking daughter. Yeah, no, this is insane. This is insanely realistic. Like, it's so real that it makes you angry, because it's like, yeah, exactly. So Sophia is accompanied by a woman Taylor notes is clearly not her biological mother. This is like some kind of heart-shaped motherfucker. Like, this is like some strange, like, watchdog. I don't know who the fuck this fucking lady is, but it's not her mom. And the meeting begins. So, her and Danny are at one end of the table. Principal Blackwell is all the way at the other end, and everyone's like seated on that side. Which, you know, that's great. So, Principal Miss Blackwell briefly outlines the reason for the meeting to discuss the victimization of Taylor, and then asks her what charges she wishes to bring against the bullies. So Taylor just loses it, because it's like, what the fuck do you mean charges? And like, they had been brought there on short notice and did not have time to prepare fucking charges. And so Principal Blackwell is like, well, can you outline some of the major incidents? So can you go ahead? And Taylor's like, well, what about the minor day-to-day stuff? Like, I could tell you all about that. And so she gets out a big old pile of papers. Taylor's been compiling all the information. So, so Taylor lists off 6 instances of harassment and abuse. And she's like, well, that was just from the 8th, the first day. And she has every single day that anything ever happened, she wrote it down. And all the hate emails she's ever gotten. So Miss Knott, her computer teacher, reads the emails out, and Taylor lists the incidents from the 9th of September until the principal stops and is like, well, we can't listen to every single incident. There's other duties that we have to do. We have jobs this afternoon. Like, can it be narrowed down to like the most relevant stuff? And Taylor's like, if it's hard to listen to it, then you should fucking realize it's how bad it was dealing with it. And so Alan's like, well, it's obvious things have been unpleasant, but how many of these have proof? And Miss Knott is like, well, these emails, they're sent from school emails, but most of them are coming from like throwaway ones. And so these could be like anything. And also the computers could have been left. So like, the emails could have been like written by other people who just had like their stuff logged in. And so Alan's like, so we can just dismiss this. There goes all the emails. We can't, there's no evidence. And so the principal's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So Taylor's like, God fucking damn it. They were sent during school hours. Does that not mean anything? And Alan's like, yeah, but anyone could have been logged in. Sorry. So there you go. That goes. So Taylor goes, okay, you want fucking evidence? Hello, Mr. Gladly. You remember how people used to vandalize my desk? And you saw me being surrounded by a bunch of other girls that time and you just walked away? And he was like, well, you told me you wanted to deal with the problem yourself. And so she's like, no, I fucking said I expected what's happening right now, which is a meeting of teachers and parents, and it's just a fucking false, because nothing's fucking happening. You fucking asshole. So Danny's like, well, are you guys accusing Taylor of making up fucking everything? And the principal's like, well, there's a possibility of a victim seeing like more harassment or more severe harassment than's actually occurring. And these three innocent girls need to get fair treatment. And Danny's like, well, remember fucking January, the locker incident? That was one of the most malicious, disgusting pranks I've ever fucking heard of, motherfucker. And so he calls back to a conversation with the principal where she promised that she would look after Taylor, and something that has not happened at all. So, Mr. Quinlan over here, the fucking school drunk over here, attempts to explain the impact of the gangs in the school and how there's more serious stuff. There's gang fights. People have knives and guns. And so Danny's like, well, this is also fucking serious. And Alan's like, okay, then what do you want to do? How do you want to walk away satisfied? How do you want to walk away satisfied? So Taylor's like, all right, I want to go to Arcadia High. And so she's like, no, I don't want anyone expelled. They would be rewarded with places at Arcadia. I don't want that's nothing. I want in-school suspension for 2 months, no privileges, and I don't want out-of-school suspension because they're just gonna come to fucking Arcadia. And so everyone's like, well, that's too severe. 2 months is way too severe. And the principal's like, well, we can just do 2 weeks suspension. And then Taylor's like, no, because then she's just gonna get out of fucking schoolwork. And then the principal's like, well, okay, well, their schoolwork's gonna suffer because they're gonna be absent. And Taylor's like, yeah, well, mine got fucking suffered too because I was getting fucking bullied. And Taylor's like, all right, you know what? I just want to be transferred to Arcadia. I don't give a shit about what happens. And the principal's like, nope, we can't make any promises on that at all. It just doesn't like that. And then the principal's like, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy, Taylor. And Taylor's like, you are my fucking enemy. That's a fucking tactic. She didn't say my fucking name. Goddamn. You know what? What if I bring a weapon to school, Principal Blackwell? Will you what if I stab someone? What if I stab someone? Will that make you care enough? And Danny's like, whoa, Taylor. All right. You know what? I'm gonna fucking talk to the fucking my friend in the media. We're gonna talk about this. And Alan's like, well, here's the deal. Here's the deal, Al. Here's the deal, Danny. I have the surveillance video of Taylor's attack on Emma at the mall and a signed statement from Shadowstalker verifying that it happened, and I could press charges. And Danny's like, yeah, the little concussion and the provocation would fucking serve as mitigating circumstances and prevent the charges from sticking. And Alan's like, yeah, remember what I told you over family dinner that one time, Danny? You know how most cases are decided? One side runs out of money, Danny. With the implication that it would be very costly for them to do it, because if you don't know, they aren't like a well-off family. They're not middle class, dude. So Taylor goes, fuck this shit. Fuck you guys. You're a slimy son of a bitch. I'm fucking leaving. And so Danny's like, well, chill. Let's just calm down. Let's go. And so they leave. And Taylor's like, I'm not going to eat dinner. I don't want to fucking eat dinner. I'm fucking mad. And so Danny's like, well, just chill. I love you. It's not over. It's okay. And so Taylor's like, hey, Lisa, I want to punch something. And so Lisa's like, okay, well, we can go, fight the ABB if you want. And she's like, yes, please. And that's it. And that's it. Yeah, no. I skipped over that line because that fucking hurts. If you don't know what that is one of my favorite parts. Yes. Alan goes like, well, she's just being sensitive. Her mother died, and Taylor shoves like all of her papers off the desk, and she goes, don't you fucking go there. At least prove you're fucking human. Don't you fucking do that. And yeah, Taylor's getting so pissed that she has like buzzing in her head because she's trying not to summon her goddamn bugs. That's what almost happened in the bathroom incident in like chapter 1, dude. She's pissed. She's pissed. And then, like, he makes a later comment that's like, well, there's no evidence. There's no evidence, and all your evidence is on the floor now. Haha. Like, this cocky fucking shit. Makes me so fucking mad. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm pissed, dude. I'm fucking pissed. This fucking chapter, man. Like, openly fucking blackmailing her, dude. This shit I fucking hate fucking Alan Barnes. This guy sucks, man. I'm mad now. I'm frowny face. This is me now. That shit sucks. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. So, yeah, no, yeah. Play some cookie clicker, you fucking... So, yeah. 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 The most infuriating chapter. God. God damn. So, you know. Poo poo pee pee poo pee pee. Is everyone calm now? Everyone good? Everyone good? Ugh. Yummy. Yum. Tasty. Tasty. You know. Okay, cool. So now that's over with, we're gonna vent with Taylor, okay? So Taylor's now gonna go fight some people. You're gonna order Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Those Mountain Donuts gonna go. I can do worse. Like, I can do fucked up shit, man. Don't even get me started. I'll get you. So, welcome to chapter 5. Welcome. It's chapter 5. At the loft, because Taylor's now going to the loft to fight people, Tattletale's like, alright, here's the plan, Taylor. Coyle has suggested that different factions will be contributing to members of each of the 3 groups, and this will prevent any faction from attempting to backstab the others. So they're not, yeah, it's all just going to be like different people, because their teammates are going to be surrounded by members of other groups. So she sets alarms on Skitter's phone, that'll signal times to check in with the other Undersiders and stuff. And they have a code system. There's 2 parts of the code system. This is really interesting. So the first part is an identity verification, where one person gives the first letter of a name, and the second replies to the last letter of the name. So like if Taylor called up Lisa and was like L, and then Lisa would reply with A, because that's the yeah, you get it. And the second part is the status. So they would name either a green, red, or yellow object. How do people do that with words? It is kind of confusing, but like if you break it down like easier, it does make sense. And plus, like, Lisa's explaining it in a way that like means something to Taylor, not us, because you know, Lisa's good at telling people what they have to do, because Lisa's very smart. So, you know, just like green for like an okay situation, yellow for uncertain, and red means help. So, good code system, guys. You know, if anything goes wrong, you know, good. Hold on, my fucking internet's dying. What the fuck? Hello? Uh-oh. My internet's fucking dying. What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. It's better now. I do it on the fly? Well, I think they already, like, spoke about it as the thing. Man, my fucking frames are dying. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh, my frames are dying. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna leave it like this. My internet's just really bad. I'm gonna keep talking so that, you know, if the VOD gets fucked, oopsie poopsie. Yeah, sorry guys. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep talking. They have the code system, and then so Tattletale goes on to talk about the groups. Her and Regent are going to be joined, among others, by Faultline, Trickster, and the Traveler's Shapeshifter. We don't get a name, just the Traveler's Shapeshifter. So that might be the gorilla that we saw at the meeting, because there was a gorilla with the Travelers. And she hopes to get a better sense of the powers of the two Travelers members. Because, you know, like, and also she'd really want to fucking annoy, she really wants to annoy Faultline. Because Faultline can't do anything about it. And Gru's going to be the second group. And Skitter's going to be with Bitch in the third one. So they're all separated so that everyone, like, isn't, like, fighting each other, obviously. And everything's fine. And then, they get each, like, into a little, you know, what's it called? What's it called? You know it. What the fuck is it called? Oh, you're a whole minute behind? Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, guys. The bitrate's really bad. It's fine, though. The VOD's still gonna be here, so... I do want to hear your thoughts. Oh, please stop, Twitch. Twitch, please. You're just in the red. You're in the red, Twitch. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Twitch. Please. Please, Twitch, please. What the fuck is my fucking bitrate? It's 17,000. Am I getting throttled? What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta fucking... Oh my god, am I back? Holy shit. Refresh. Hold on, I'm gonna type refresh. Refresh. Please refresh. I'm online. I'm online. I'm online. I'm real. I'm real. I'm real. Sorry, guys. Whoopsies. I don't know why that happened. I think it's better now. My bitrate was fucked, but it's better now. It says so. I'm gonna say Apple. Can you guys hear Apple? If I say Apple, can you hear Apple? Is my question. Apple. All right. 5-second delay. That's good to hear. All right, we're good now. We're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. 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 So, the team is using a van. I was just getting to the part where everyone's getting separated and going on to the different groups. So they're using a van to transfer the destinations and stuff. So Skitter and Bitch are being dropped off first. And during the journey, Skitter is like, Taylor's like, whoa, the distance of my control is like double right now. What the fuck? Tattletale, do you know what's going on? And Tattletale's like, no, I'm busy. Sorry, I don't know. And so like Taylor thinks a bit about like how Bitch is growing her dogs and like where the extra mass is coming from. Because it's like, what the fuck? You're growing dogs, Taylor. Like, you're growing dogs, bitch. Like, where are you getting, like, how are they growing? That doesn't make any sense. And she thinks about, like, where she got her powers. Like, how the fuck does that even work? Like, Taylor's just confused. And so, as Bitch and Skitter walk to the little meeting point, and Bitch is like, you must be fucking angry. You must be angry. And Taylor's like, how? And she's like, no, I don't give a shit. That's pretty much it. Like, but Bitch immediately notices that Taylor's angry just from like her body stance. So the assorted villains that the two are grouped with is Kaiser, Finja, and Minja. The girl with the sun motif from the Travelers, she had like a little sun costume. Neuter and Labyrinth, and 2 soldiers from Coil. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. So that's Taylor, Bitch, Kaiser, Finja, Minja, Neuter, Labyrinth, 2 soldiers, and the girl with the sun thing from the Travelers, who we're gonna learn soon. And Kaiser's like, well, you guys fucking came in last minute. All right, I'm the leader now. So Kaiser just immediately takes command of the situation. Is like, hello. And so Bitch is like, all right, bet. And grows Brutus really fast. And it causes like a bunch of blood to spray everywhere. And everyone's shocked other than Labyrinth. And Taylor's like, damn, you kind of showed that to Kaiser, because Kaiser flinched when that happens. That was really funny. That's pretty much it. They're getting ready to fight and stuff. And so they have a little bit of a walk. So the little group heads across. What's it called? Oh, give me a sec. Whoopsies. Give me a moment. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. 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 It's fine. Everything's fine. So everyone is talking. Just like walking over to the thing. So Taylor decides to talk to the person with the red sun, and that person is Sundancer. So like, hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet everyone. And Taylor's like, okay, cool. I'm with the Undersiders. Awesome. What's it like being in your team? And Sundancer's like, intense, violent, and lonely. And Taylor's like, what? How is it lonely? You're with teammates. And she's like, I'm not gonna explain it. I was just, And Taylor's like, well, I was just curious. Sorry. She's like, well, it's not like drama. It's just like other stuff, and we're always moving. And it's like, okay, just like a little perspective on like a different group. I was like, I think it's really cool. She's like, what? You're not just a bunch of pals? So they have a little bit of a discussion, and a bunch of ABBs like crossing the street and stuff, and Neuter's like, all right, you see that big old place right there? That's where we're gonna hit 2 minutes. And so like, Kaiser's already taking control of the situation and is like, well, we're gonna do our own thing. And it's like, what the fuck? What the hell? It's like fucked up. So. Oh, give me a moment. What the fuck? Oh no! Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I have an issue here. I lost all of my notes past this part. I don't have the rest of my notes that I took. So halfway through this fucking all right, I'm gonna have to open the wiki and read from there. I think it's fine. I got this. I got it under control. Oh, this isn't finished. Of course. Wait, what about the next one? Let me see. Oh, the next one's so much more. Okay, 5.6 is going to be a little bit lacking because I have to, like, skim the article. So please hold. Basically, in 5.6, they're just, like, planning their attack and stuff. They talk about, like, their bugs and, like, their powers and stuff. They're setting up for the attack, and they're talking about their powers. And Neuter's like, all right, Sundancer, what can you do? And she's like, well, I'm, like, artillery. I can't really use my power with, like, hurting a lot of people. And so Neuter's like, all right, you can stay with Labyrinth. So the Coil Soldiers go up to the rooftop and are gonna snipe because they're awesome. Skitter does a little attack. There's a little attack that Taylor, she looks over a bunch of people. And sets off a bomb on accident. Oopsie poopsie. Because there's bombs everywhere. Whoa! There's bombs everywhere. Whoa, crazy. So, there's like a bunch of other like people packing drugs that are naked. It's like kind of fucked up. And we learn what Neuter's power is. So Neuter is fucking neon orange and has blue hair. And information's kind of scarce because Fault Line's crew, they don't like really like appear on TV and stuff except for like speculation. But basically Neuter, all of his bodily fluids are potent hallucinogens. So like sweat and stuff is like just straight up going to send someone to La La Land. Which is a really interesting power actually. So they do like a big ol' attack and stuff. And everyone realizes that oh no, Oni Lee's in the building. I gotta call bitch. So bitch is like, bitch, Oni Lee's in the building, and then she's like, Lung is here too. So now, you know, Lung and Oni Lee are here in this fucking building, just, you know, chilling, having a good time. So now there's gonna be a big old fight piece. I'm going off the wiki here, so I'm not gonna have the broad depth of information I had prior, but I'm more just skimming at this point. So please bear with me. I had to do this for like Arc 2 as well. So Lung is walled off in a fight with Kaiser. So Skitter's like, fuck that, I'm not helping that shit. Fuck that shit. I already did that. So she's prioritizing rescuing Neuter, because Neuter got injured by Oni Lee, and she's trying to drive off Oni Lee. Bitch is sending Judas and Angelica out after Oni Lee, and she's waiting outside on Brutus. And Oni Lee does not give a shit about the dogs. He's like, fuck the dogs. And he teleports outside onto Brutus and tries to cut Bitch's throat. But he's shot twice by Coil soldiers, who are awesome. And Oni Lee's already like, he duplicates everywhere he fucking goes. So the duplicate is already fucking like gone. That wasn't the actual Oni Lee, so fuck, you know? It's like, god damn it. I love Coil snipers. They know what the fuck to do. So Oni Lee is like, alright, I'm gonna fucking get these guys. So he disarms one of them with a rifle, and he drops it from the roof, and then he attacks Skitter, who fends off the first one, but then has her arms grabbed from behind by another duplicate, and then Oni Lee directly, like, teleports directly in front of her, and is like, hello, and she kicks him, and Brutus bites him and stuff, and he teleports away. Brutus gets stabbed in the eye. That's so sad. Sorry, Brutus. And then Skitter, is like, alright, I got this, and she pulls Bugs from under her costume, and looks around for him. And she detects his appearance nearby, but turns toward him before he hits her with a throwing knife that sticks in the armor of her mask, so it's like, fucked. God damn. So bitch shouts that she's like got stabbed in the arm, and Skitter like is like, oh god. So she emerges from the ash cloud and sees one of the soldiers being tackled from the roof. One of the soldiers falls from the roof, and Sundancer is lying over, crumpled over by Labyrinth, and it's fucked up. So Oni Lee's like, hello, I'm here again to throw another knife, and Skitter avoids that one too, and she gets all the bugs to bite him and sting him. And when he teleports next, she realizes that her bugs are teleporting with him, so she can just track his movements so super easily. Awesome and cool. So she rejoins with Bitch and tells her all this information, and helps fend off the next attack from Oni Lee. And then they try to get closer to Sundancer and Labyrinth to like protect them better, but their surroundings begin to transform. The sidewalks drop out of existence and they're replaced by like pits. The buildings like grow and warp into like new architecture and stuff, and the ground morphs into like a surface that resembles like a checkerboard. And Skitter and Bitch like clear the checkerboard to like try and like get to unaffected ground. And it's centered on Labyrinth and Sundancer. So we learn that this is Labyrinth's work. This is what Labyrinth does. Labyrinth is like just fucking changes the entire environment around her. So Labyrinth like touches Skitter and gives her it allows her to like see the real world for what it is, because like it's like a big old illusion, like hallucination kind of thing. But then Labyrinth is like, no, it's not hallucination. She doesn't talk, she just shakes her head. And so she's unable or unwilling to like not talk about it. So she just doesn't talk. She's like young too, she's like a kid. It's like, what the hell? With all the modifications and stuff, Skitter is like, alright, he's over there, he's over here. And he's Oni Lee's like struggling to try and fucking do well. So Bitch's dogs almost fail to catch him, but he gets shot in the knee because the sniper, awesome sniper who fell off the fucking roof, grabbed his rifle and shot him, and shot Oni Lee in the fucking knee. That's so epic and cool. Let's fucking go, dude. That's some king shit right there. In spite of a broken leg, he fucking shoot. It's so sick. And so Skitter's like, alright, yay, and he teleports away out of Skitter's bug control range. So Skitter's like, alright, Sundancer, you good? And she's like, I need stitches from my shoulder, but I've had worse. And Cole Sniper's like, alright, I'm good too, don't worry. My leg just hurts because I broke it. And so Labyrinth is gonna watch the sniper, and so Skitter's like, alright, bitch, Sundancer, let's go help Neuter. And so they go to help Neuter, and this is the action set piece. And oh my god, the wiki has nothing on 5.8, so I'm going to have to skim this one. This is gonna be such a clusterfuck. God damn. Wait, let me see what the rest of the fucking chapters look like, because oh my god, there's nothing. Oh my god, there's nothing. Oh my god, there's nothing on these next chat. What about Interlude 5? Okay, Interlude 5 is good. For these next... for, for chapters 8, 9, and 10, I have literally no notes. They're all gone. I can't even skim the wiki for information because they're incomplete. Oh my fucking god. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna try and sum these up as best as I can, but it's gonna be a struggle. So, so Bitch, Sundancer, and Skitter, they all go to the warehouse, the place they're attacking, to try and help out Neuter. And Bitch is like, no, we should fucking fight Lung. What the hell? And Sundancer's like, what the fuck? Why not? And Bitch is like, well, you know, he got hurt. And Sundancer's like, well, fuck you. What the hell? And so Taylor's like, yeah, if we let Neuter die, everyone's gonna be mad at us. So, yeah, let's not fucking do that. Let's go help him. Bunch of drugs are being made in this big old warehouse thanks to the ABB. So Neuter's just like chilling there, bleeding, very sad. Very, very, very sad. He's bleeding there, and Skitter can't help him because his blood makes her hallucinate. So, and like her bugs don't work with that shit. So she has to do something. She has to do something. So she can't touch his blood, which is, she can't like help at all. So let me see. I have to scroll through the chapter. Let me see. What happened in this one again? Taylor is just like freaked out about drugs. She doesn't like drugs at all. And so Taylor begins to use her bugs to collect money. So she just like goes out and like gets a bunch of money. Like she gets a bunch of like her little bug friends. Like fucking, like, what is it? Fucking, what is it? Cinderella getting like all of her rat friends to help her make a dress. It's like that. She's like getting all the money from this drug whorehouse. So great job. Great job, Taylor. You're doing really well. So, and like she was like really weirded out because her bugs just like started doing it. Like she was like the bugs were like coordinating and she wasn't even like directing them to do these coordinated stunts to like get all the money. Like she wanted to get the money, but like they were doing coordinated shit that she didn't tell them to do. So it's like, what the fuck? So she's very smart. So she has a very good idea. No needle and thread inside of the first aid kit that that Sundancer gives her. So there's nothing to do. But she's able to clean. She's able to clean the little damn awful time to change your name. Sorry. So Taylor's looking through like a purse and trying to find something, and she finds a fucking sanitary pad. And she uses, this is like the smartest thing that Taylor's ever done. She uses a sanitary pad to patch him up, which is, you know, pretty smart. Pretty smart. Good job, Taylor. You helped. And then, you know, just as everything is sort of going well. Hello, Lung. Hi, Lung. He's already growing super duper big and crazy. And Taylor's like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. What are you doing? Get him the fuck out of here. And so Kaiser's like, hello, it's me. And he's just chilling. Finja and Minja are also there fighting. And Lung is like looking around the room, looking at it, and then he makes eye contact with Taylor, and he goes, you. He's like, Taylor, you. So, you know, and so Taylor's like, yeah, it's me. And Sundancer is like, you have some history with this guy? And Taylor's like, I made his crotch rot off. And Sundancer's like just staring at her, and she goes, accidentally. And she goes, how do you fucking And so Kaiser's like, all right, don't worry, fucking Undersider, it's good. It's all good, we got this shit. And then immediately Lung just starts fucking charging Taylor. And the dogs start fighting him. Yay, the dogs start fighting Lung. Very helpful. And then Sundancer's like, could you please, like, Taylor's like, could you please fucking help, Sundancer? Could you use your power, please? And she's like, I'd probably hurt you worse than I hurt him. Like, so, like, it makes you wonder, like, what the fuck is her fucking power? And Taylor's like, that shit's getting old, dude. You gotta fucking use that. And so Kaiser just fucking drops a giant fucking pillar of steel directly onto this motherfucker. Just goes bonk. And almost kills, like, it seems to, like, kill him. Because, like, it fucking stabs directly into him. And he's just chilling. He's just sitting there, hands behind his back, just chilling. So the Lungs is like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get up, yeah. And then Kaiser just fucking spears him in the goddamn head. It was crazy. So you know, Lung almost dies. And Kaiser goes, your people are animals. Like some fucking Star Wars villain is like, you're an animal. It's like, shut the fuck up, Kaiser. I fucking hate you. And so, Kaiser just starts fucking attacking and like nearly killing a bunch of Lung's thugs, and like nearly like Taylor's like, this is fucking wrong, dude. What the fuck? And he's like, wrong? As far as I'm concerned, the moment you fall back on morals, you've already lost the argument. This is war. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I fucking hate you. You fucking Nazi prick. I hate you. Fucking dick shit. Anyway, Lung is like, oh, that was like a little bit of Yoda. Sorry. I was thinking about Star Wars. Excuse me. Do it. Kill him. And so immediately Fenja and Minja get taken out because Lung is pissed now. He's like, ruh, ruh, ruh. And Kaiser's like, oh. And so Sundancer is like, could you please, like, Taylor's like, could you please fucking use your goddamn, could you just use your power, please, Sundancer? Sundancer is like, oh, okay, fine, I'll do it. And Sundancer uses her power. Do you know what Sundancer's power is? Sundancer makes a miniature sun. A miniature sun. A very slowly growing miniature sun. A literal fucking ball of sun. Just a fucking star. You can just make a star. And Lung is just like getting absolutely fucked. Before Lung even gets hurt, the asphalt underneath his feet starts fucking melting. Oh my god. It's insane. It's insane. Dear God. And then Kaiser just fucking stabs him in the goddamn head, and Lung almost it looks like Lung is dead, and then nope, Lung gets fucking wings, like some second boss phase battle shit, and just fucking beats the shit out of him. So Finja and Minja get taken down. It's very fucked up, and then yeah. And then Lung just like turns and just looks at Taylor, and it's just like, you. So Taylor has a very good idea. Taylor has an amazing idea. Taylor goes, I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. Come get me. Come get me. Like it's Jurassic Park or some shit. And so Taylor's about to get fucking squished, and then Taylor just puts a little cockroach in his eyeball, and he goes, oh, and then passes out, because Taylor used the awesome pool of blood that Neuter was leaking out and made him pass out. Amazing, Taylor, you fucking knocked him out. That's amazing. And so, And so Taylor calls Lisa and is like, hey, I took out Lung. He's unconscious. But I have a question. Does he heal? He heals, right? And Lisa's like, yeah, of course. Yeah, he's gonna heal like from pretty much anything. If he isn't dead. If he loses an arm, he's gonna grow it back in a couple of months. And so Taylor goes, okay. It looks like I'll have to do something. Taylor takes out her knife. Taylor does not take out a knife. Well, she takes out her knife and also it just like peels his face and fucking cuts out his eyeballs. And just cuts out his eyeballs. My fucking God, Taylor. So, you know. Good job, Taylor. I mean, you stopped the bad guy. Yahoo! So Taylor, good job. You blinded the big guy. Taylor calls 911 and is like, all right, get over here. There's ABB. Lung is out. He's drugged and blinded. Here you go. And the operator's like, can I please get your fucking cape name? And Taylor just hangs up. She doesn't give a shit. And Sun Dancer's like, why did you fucking carve out his eyes? That's so fucked up. You blinded him. That's really fucked up. And Taylor literally thinks in her head, I couldn't say much to that. Fucked up or not, it had been necessary. I want you all to write this down in your little fucking notebooks in your heads. Fucked up or not, it had been necessary. Taylor, hey Taylor, if this is your line of thinking and you're trying to be a fucking hero, you need to start cutting your fucking losses and getting out of Dodge. Taylor, this is the point where I look at you and I go, why? Why, Taylor? She's thinking with nothing but logic. She's thinking with nothing but logic. She's just like, all right, I know exactly what to do. And that helps her in situations. She's using the sanitary pad, knocking him out with the goo. Of course. But she isn't, she doesn't, she's just clinical. She's clinical. And especially with a concussion, she's blunt and she's just doing what she wants to do. That's dangerous. I don't like that, Taylor. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, Taylor. So, everyone's fine. Neuter's fine. Everything's all good. Taylor passes out all the money that she gathered. And so, you know. Aiga booba. Aiga booba booba. Aiga booba booba. So they have a little conversation with Neuter. Neuter's just talking. And is like, you need a ride or anything? What's up? And so Labyrinth was just like chilling, and so Taylor's like, is she autistic? And Neuter's like, no, she's just normal, but her powers have made her a little off kilter, sadly. Her powers are like, he's like, well, sometimes getting powers fucks up your body, and like he looks at himself and is like, look at my shit. Sometimes it fucks up your head too. So I want you to think about that one for a moment. Sometimes getting powers fucks up your head, and Taylor makes this connection. She's like, my powers did something to my brain. She felt crazy. I felt crazy after I saw all the bugs and hearing everything and seeing out of their eyeballs, all those senses. What if I was like that permanently? And it gives you some insight of like, you saw how powerful Labyrinth's power was. She could like control the entire like area around her and create it into whatever she wanted, and then like select people to not be affected by it. That's insanely, it's like up there with Vista, able to like control space and shit. That's like amazing. My powers into my brain, she says, after having just peeled out some eyeballs. Exactly. So Elle's just like kind of chilling. And sometimes she has like days where she's like, good. Yeah, don't worry about the fucking eyeballs. It's all good. There's a little bit of body horror that I forgot to mention. I totally forgot that Taylor did that drastic ass thing. It was fucked up. So, you know, they have a good little conversation. And so Bitch and Taylor are just like chilling. And we're just like hanging out at the beach. And so they get like uncostumed, and Bitch like touches Taylor's face, and they're like, what the fuck? And she's like, you look like someone tried to fucking hang you. And Taylor's like, what? And yeah, no, Taylor has a giant handprint on her fucking body, courtesy of Lung. She has like this giant ass fucking thing. And so Taylor's like, okay, well, there's no way I can hide this from my fucking dad. And so as they're walking back, bitch gave Taylor her little jacket. It was very cool. It was it was a jacket with like a fur ruff collar. It was the wrong size for her. It's very heavy. The pockets are full of like plastic bags and chocolate bars and protein bars and some dog pellets. And it was warm. It was very uncomfortable, but it was warm. And so Taylor's like, thank you. Ugh. So they go back to the loft and they just chill out. So, you know. So they have a little conversation about stuff. Taylor's like trying to read her like how she does stuff. And so Taylor and Lisa kind of come to the conclusion of like, bitch is really bad at talking, but she can read body language very well. It's like it's how, so you know, as we talked about like, yeah, Taylor was unsure if she was actually like being sincere, if it was like sarcastic. And as we talked about powers messing with brains, like the reason why Rachel is like that, like this and standoffish is because like her power has adjusted how she thinks. She can communicate with dogs very well at the sacrifice of communicating with people. So she doesn't get like social cues. She doesn't get like anything like that. Like if you're baring your teeth, if you're smiling, you know, stuff like that. So she just like falls on like canine behavior, you know? That's like her whole thing. That's why she's like that. It's difficult. And Taylor sort of like relates, where she was reminded of a nonfiction book where a kid got halfway through high school before his teachers realized he was illiterate, and he did it by like being the class clown. And so she was like, is bitch the same? Like, is the violence and hostility like a cover to distract her from her own inability to interact, you know? And Taylor's like, well, she's 100 times worse off than me, because I don't even know what I'm doing. And so, like, we get a little tidbit to how, you know, a little bit more. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. So yeah. That's Arc 5, babes. It was very good. The bit about Taylor being unsure about her sincerity coming across. Yeah. Seriously. I think it's like, yeah. It's very, very important for stuff like that. I can fix her. No. I don't think Taylor wants to fix her or anything. Like, she just wants to communicate with her better, which I think is really like alluring. It's really cool, I think. Sorry, I just saw an image of someone's window. You know, like how people like fill up their windows with those sticky notes? This one's filled up with sticky notes and it says I heart himbos. Sorry, I saw that on my feed and I went kind of like, what the hell? Anyway, that's Worm, babes. That's Worm. Also we have the interlude. So the interlude, okay, let me pause my music for a second. This interlude is one of my favorites. I say one of my favorites because we haven't gotten to my favorite interlude, and I'm going to tell you right now my favorite interlude. Do you want to know which one it is? Because I'll tell you right now for free. My favorite interlude is interlude 6 and interlude 10. There's 2 interludes in arc 10, and they are 2 of the best interludes in this entire story, and we're getting there very soon. We have like 5 weeks to get there, so like it's gonna be really cool. It's very good. Anyway, this interlude is very good. I love this interlude. This interlude is so, it opens up so, it's like the first interlude. Remember the first interlude where we had like Sky on and we got to talk about like him like floating over that ocean and how he was like the first superhero and how superheroes started? This one is really cool. This one's so cool because we talk more about powers and stuff. We talk more about powers. This is so fucking interesting. This is so fucking interesting. Okay. Hear me out. We get this perspective from Gregor the snail. Remember him? From you know, from Fault Line's crew? Snail guy? That's him. So he has a little interview with his grocery delivery man because obviously he can't go out and get groceries because he looks like that. he's not like people are gonna see him. So you know, stuff like that. He has like this little like talk with his little grocery delivery guy. So he goes into the Palanquin Club, and like, you know, people are like, "Whoa, how's that fat guy getting in? Haha!" And the bouncer's like, "Get the fuck out of the line! You just dissed the fucking owner's friend." And they're like, "Oh." Palanquin is where Faultline's crew stays. It's like a little nightclub, which is kind of sick actually. So he goes up to like the second floor and he has like a little chat with Neuter, like expectations and stuff, and like their previous jobs and stuff. And Neuter is currently giving like contact highs to some young women. So like, what he does is like he just dips his little fucking finger in like their drinks of water, and they take shots, and they're like, oh, and they just veg out, which is kind of like, you should market that shit, dude. Seriously. Anyway, so he heads out into the private section of the club, and he like talks to the rest of the team. He gives some food to Spitfire and Labyrinth, and he goes to talk with Faultline. Faultline. Neuter, to get the fuck out of here, man. I fucking hate this shit. I quit. Swarm is over. Fuck you. So he meets with Faultline, and Faultline's currently testing her powers. And Faultline's powers are, she can like cut material just using her powers. Like if you touch it, she can like cut it. And she's been trying to use organic material, because as we talked about earlier, she's like trying to use her power like again after like she's like rearranging pipes made of different materials and trying to like cut them even if she can't see it, stuff like that. But she can't like crack open the bamboo piece because it's like a living object. So it's like an example of the Manson effect, which we talked about that before, where God, stop talking about that shit. I'm gonna fucking get you. One more and we're done. Stop getting sexy for these. No. Fuck you. An example of the Manson effect in action is because she can't cut a living material, and she's very, very, very stressed out because of that. And she talks about stress, and actually talks about second trigger events. Specifically, second trigger events. That's right, second trigger events. How they can change one power, like just like a second one that can change someone else's power doubly, which is kind of fucking insane if you think about it. So Gregor's like, all right, I got this, and starts fucking choking the shit out of her, to try and give her a trigger event. And that doesn't work out. And Faultline's like, yeah, I'm not mad. That was actually kind of cool, whatever. And so they talk a little bit about their actual business. So this is very, very, very interesting. This is very, very, very interesting here. Yeah, they do mention Norwell again. So, they mentioned that a year ago, Gregor joined the team and agreed to give a share of his earnings in the group if Faultline puts them towards answering some questions about stuff. And since Gregor was the one that paid the most about it, he gets to see first of what she's found. And he opens the file, and it's that symbol that we saw, that tattoo. That tattoo that we saw. Do you see the symbol? That symbol is very, 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 very important, because Faultline's talking about like, you know, whether it's one person or many running a group. So he's like flipping through all this photo of like everyone, of like a bunch of parahumans that have had like different morphs, like one with like a beetle-like shell, and like and you know, Gregor himself was like the second one that was found. So on a steady basis, parahumans have been turning up across North America. They all have amnesia, and they're all marked by that same symbol, that like sideways omega, and all marked by that same tattoo. And they're each dumped in like a different place, like alleys, ditches, rooftops, stuff like that. And here's the thing. At first, most of them were strange in appearance. And like 4 out of 5 of them had like a different like thing about them. Specifically, like how Gregor has like the thing, and like Gregor is like almost translucent kind of, and Neuter is like you know, neon orange and shit. And that's at first, but now specifically Faultline is bringing up someone named Shamrock, who has been like just like this normal ass girl, like manipulating odds in Vegas, and she shows security footage to like a little like a image of like of her having that same tattoo. So she has no strange features at all, and she's like doing stuff. It's kind of crazy. And she also brings up another thing. In Florida, someone is named Dealer, and apparently he's dealing powers. So, you know, you pay him an amount, and the dealer gives you something to drink, and it's powers in a bottle. And one individual who was a customer made a blog post about the transaction, and he described the dealer as having a metal suitcase filled with vials, and engraved on the inside of the lid was the same symbol. So, very sus. So they tried to track down the individual, turns out he's dead. So less than a day after he made the post, he's already dead. So, someone out there has figured out how to get people powers, and they made a business out of it, but the first attempts didn't go so well. You know, this is like a little like assuming here on Faultline's part, like, so if the chemistry is bad of like what the stuff they drink is, they can become like Neuter or like Gregor. So they might be experimenting, and stuff like that. So, the people that the dealer was dealing to didn't get the tattoos. So Gregor's chair, Gregor's just like sitting there in the chair, just like, well, fuck. So no one's heard of the dealer since that blog poster was murdered. So he's either dead or just like gone. So she's got private investigators looking for Shamrock, and we are going to talk with her a little. And that's that. That's that. There's a little conspiracy happening here. Someone's, you know, giving out powers now, and apparently this has been going on for a while. There's like some secret organization here with like secret. What the fuck? Scary. Very scary. Very scary here. It's very scary. Anyway, that's Arc 5. We're done. We're done. That's Arc 5. No, do not sip the trauma juice and become cool. Are you fucking bananas? Are you fucking bananas? First of all, it's an insult to all parahumans to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna skip the trigger event part, bro. I'm just gonna drink some juice. Fuck you. God damn. Well, I think it's interesting personally. So you know. So people should have to suffer to be magic? Have you seen anyone that's a fucking superhero in this goddamn thing? They all have trauma. How did you both type the same thing at the same time? Oh my god. You people are... What the fuck? Well... Whoa. So... Two hearts beating as one. Yeah. You guys are dweebs coming up with the same goddamn thing. So, la da 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 da. So yeah, that's the entire thing. Congrats. We did it. We finished Worm. No. The next arc is Arc 6. Do you guys want me to give you like the title? The title of this one? First of all, the title of this arc, next arc is called Tangle. Do you wanna know what my little descriptor for this arc is? This is the arc in which Taylor becomes a true Undersider, and you're gonna see some of these chapters. So I actually did go over these chapters. I have looked at these. I'm gonna give you some trigger warnings here. There's some serious, like seriously odd shit. There's some seriously like awkward situations in here. There's some serious, like, awkward situations. And this has a really good interlude as well. Because I love the interlude on this one as well. It's only 9 chapters plus the interlude. And then, oh man, this is so good. This is so good. This is really, really, really good. I really love this one. This one is a little less intense than the whatchamacallit. You want to read tonight? Hey, I'm done. I'm done. You guys can read now. You guys could jump on Arc 6 if you like. That's that. That's it. Ba-boom. So, trigger warnings for this one. I'm going to give it to you straight up. There's really not a lot. I would just say, like, if you don't like awkward situations, you're going to feel a little uncomfortable. But that's about it. And then the interlude might have some, like... The interlude might be a little, like, sad as well. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, I really recommend this one. This one is very, very, very good. We get a lot of... We get very, very, very cool information. We get very cool information. We get a lot of cool stuff in this one. This is the one where I get really mad at Taylor also. So... So, that's about it. I would keep the stream going, but I gotta shit. I'm joking. So, yeah, this one's really good. I would say that I like Arc 7 a little more, but I can't really talk about that one, because I get mad at Taylor every arc. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you which arc I don't get mad at Taylor. Arc 8. I'm telling you right now, like, these have been pretty easy breezy. Arc 8 is the deciding factor if you want to continue with these streams or not. And I'm not joking about that one. Like, Arc 8 is the line. I think if Osk is here, you can totally vouch for me when I say that Arc 8 is where you either stay or you go. Like, I'm 100% on that one. Yeah, Osk knows. That one is Jesus Christ. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna summarize that one. I guess I'll start early or some shit. It's like really, really, really a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to Worm. We're done for tonight. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. You guys, no, you can't binge. No. You take your sweet little time. Is Arc 8 the Act 5 of Worm? No. It's the ending of, no, never mind, actually. I'm not gonna give that one. Anyway, you guys get to read Arc 6. Arc 6, let's go. Let's fucking go, mate. Arc 6. All right, that's enough, though. Thank you guys for coming. Announcements before I send you guys off to Socks, because Socks is still streaming. I do have some announcements. Firstly, my emote is going to be finished on Saturday, and I'm going to also announce my emote on Saturday. Here's how Saturday is going to go. I'm going to give you guys the rundown for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a serious, a very, very, very big day. So here's what's going to happen. It might be 2 streams in one day. I'm going to have to split it up like that. Starting at 11 a.m. EST, I'm going to be... I think 11 a.m. works, or maybe 10 a.m. I'm going to open my server for the last time, and that's going to be it. It's going to close, and then we're going to do a new map. So if you guys want to jump on, you can share this. I'm going to share like an announcement later, too, but I want to give you guys the rundown. That'll be the last time, so you guys come for that. It's going to close exactly at noon, not 11 or 10 EST. I'm kind of iffy on that whenever I wake up. It's going to close on noon for me, so that's 1 p.m. EST. That's how long the stream is going to go. I might stop streaming or take a very long break, and then we're going to come back with, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, like, go offline. Then I'll come back online at 4 p.m. EST in, like, 2 hours from that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to be playing Portal 2 with Rudd, and that's going to be fun. So, it's going to be a big day tomorrow. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. So, thank you. Thank you guys so much. I'll also have my new emote. Guys, my new emote, if you guys like using Sophie Yo, you're going to want to use this new one. This new one is really good. It's really good. No guesses. I won't give you any hints, but this one is really good. Really, really, really good. So yeah, that's it, really. That's about it. That's all I got for you. Maybe something Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Sunday I might do something a little different. I'm not sure. I might do something different on Sunday. Let me think about it. Give me a second. What am I doing on Sunday? Let me think, actually. I think I announced... Did I not announce something on Sunday? I'm not sure. What am I doing Sunday? Hold on. I gotta go check my announcements. I do that all the fucking time. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be streaming a new game. On Sunday, I'm gonna be streaming a game. I don't know how long it's gonna be or if I'm gonna finish it. It's gonna be my first impressions of that game. So tune in for that one, because it's gonna be a doozy. And if I don't end up streaming, I'm sorry. Because I have been doing streams back to back. It's been a hectic week for me. I got homework and shit to do this weekend as well. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys at Socks' stream. I want to see how this fucking stream goes, because Socks is insane. Please support Socks. Socks is very, very, very close to getting verified for partner status on Twitch. So please, please, if you guys can do anything for me, please tune in to Socks' stream. I really recommend it. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm going to send you over to Socks now. It's going to be really cool. How do I spell Socks' name? S-C... No, I'm joking. All right. What are we yelling? Read worm. Every time. Every time we end one of these streams, you say read worm. That's what we do every time. And I'm going to send you guys over now. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll send you guys to this screen. It's my favorite. Here we go.